Jayden Daniels is a talented and exceptionally athletic quarterback, and he is a phenomenal prospect for any team that wants their quarterback to be able to sit behind veteran presence and learn for a year. Don't be fooled by his running ability. He is absolutely capable of sitting in the pocket and picking you apart. He knows how to read defenses. He knows how to deliver an accurate ball against man and zone coverage. He just needs a little time to develop. Let's get into the film. This is the first play of the Texas A&M LSU game. LSU is running a hitch and a slot fade to the bottom of the screen, and then to the top of the screen, they are running a crossing route and a deep post. Now the idea here, isolate these two safeties. You're going to have three routes attacking their space. So someone's going to have to mess up. Either he drifts back, which he kind of does, drift to the middle of the field, and Jayden Daniels decides, I'm going to take this big shot to the post. That's what he wants to do. My concern with Jayden Daniels is his arm strength, and this play is going to be one of many plays that shows it. He underthrows this ball dramatically. Me personally, I would prefer that he moves off of this read on the post and gets his eyes to this backside safety who is drifting vertically with the slot fade, and there is definitely a window to drive this ball out to about the 30-yard line. You're going to see when this play develops. I'll show you right now. So this play develops. He gets right here. He's ready to throw. Look at this. This safety, yes. Has he started to turn his hips? He has. That's because Jayden Daniels' eyes are all the way back here. This corner right here is stumbling. If Jayden Daniels drives this ball right here, when he gets his eyes around, this safety is going to have to respect the slot fade, and Jayden Daniels is going to be able to drive this ball to in between the 25 and the 30-yard line, right in front of the numbers, and it'll be a big gain. Instead, he forces a deep ball, underthrows it. Now you're going to see, look how badly beat both these guys are. They're hauling ass. He is trying to recover, and he's doing his best, and he's not doing a terrible job. He's even with them, but he's got him beat. If Jayden Daniels were to have driven this ball way out to about the 40-yard line, 45-yard line maybe, but really 40, 35-yard line over here, that's a long throw, but that's how far he needs to throw it because he waited so long to throw it. Instead, he underthrows it, and it's nearly picked. Instead, it's just broken up, but that is a poor throw by Jayden Daniels. This is another example of Jayden Daniels underthrowing a deep ball. Here, not a well-thrown ball at all by Jayden Daniels. He sees it late, throws it late, corner recovers, never gets his head around, receiver bails him out. I'm not super interested in your rushing highlights. When I'm looking at college prospects, I want to know, can you take a drop back and throw an accurate ball with good timing against the right defense? LSU, curl, slot fade, slot post, and another curl backside. Now, two high safety shell, yes, but to this side, you've got four defenders that can cover. He's almost definitely rushing, which means this linebacker has this running back. This safety has this corner. That means likely single high. So he's going to rotate down into man coverage. You've got this one safety responsible for the deep middle of the field. It's likely man coverage. What does that mean? Now it's a matchup game. What do I want to take? Do I want to take the slot fade versus the corner playing 10 yards off? Probably not. Let's get our eyes to this backside here, see what this safety does. Probably don't love throwing this inside breaking post against the middle safety. So what are we going to do? Take a drop back, be patient, have disciplined footwork, and get this ball out right on time to this curl. That's exactly what Jayden Daniels does. He does a fantastic job here. Bang, hitches up, ball's out. Ball's already coming out. He's lowered his hips. He hasn't even broke yet. This is perfect from Jayden Daniels. Perfect execution here. Ball gets dipped in. It's a little far inside for my liking, but this is still an accurate enough ball, and it's thrown with very good timing, so this DB cannot recover. These are the kinds of plays I want to see from legitimate NFL prospects. I know you can run. Jayden Daniels is fantastic at that. Can he execute a genuine passing scheme? I think he does it well enough to play at the next level, and this was nicely done by him. It's honestly an underrated play. Not a lot of guys do that as consistently as you would think. This is probably my favorite throw by Jayden Daniels. They move into empty set. You got a clear out route from the tight end. You got the shallow drag over here. But the key here is you're going to have a switch release into a dig, and then you're going to have the release outside, switch release into a hitch. Jayden Daniels is phenomenally patient here. He negotiates with this defender, gets him to drift outside. This safety then has to respect vertically here if it is a hitch, and that vacates the middle of the field. He does a good job throwing this ball on time to the inbreaker. He uses his eyes to free up the middle of the field, and he does a nice job. And then, of course, this tight end with the clear out route here to keep this middle of the field clean. I really like this play by Jayden Daniels. You're going to see him drop back. Bang, snap in, hits him right in the face. He fumbles it, but it's a really nice throw and good execution by Jayden Daniels. Here's another really nice throw over the middle. Thank you, NFL Fan Zone, for this one. This is a basic dagger concept. You're going to get the clear out over here and here. Then when you have trips, it's typically a crosser from the inside guy. That's exactly what you got. And then finally, the dig. And that's the key here is this dig. You want this clear out here to clear everything out. Maybe get this crosser to drag some defenders with it, and then you get this drag backside if all else fails. If everyone drops back and everything else is covered, then this drag should be open on the backside. Jayden Daniels doesn't have to worry about that because he comes back here to this throw. And you're going to see here, he delivers. So what happens here? Linebacker sits. Now he flies down on the drag route, and that's the final nail in the coffin for this play to work out. Hole opens right here. Everything else is cleared out, and it's a really nice job getting that ball on time and accurately. All right, here we go. LSU running spacing here. Now on the motion, you're going to see these safeties rotate. He sees this safety rotate away. And Jayden Daniels says, hey, I want my one-on-one on the curl. I get it. Here's what I see, though. I see 3-on-2 right here, routes-wise, right? You've got 2 immediate defenders covering 3 immediate receiving options. I mean, no matter how you slice it, you win over here, the way I see it. If this corner wants to go out on the shoot with the tight end, then it's a read for him between these 2 guys. If he goes in, you immediately take the tight end shoot because now you're either going to have this guy looping around to cover him or this guy looping around to cover him. That's what happens. He loops around to cover him. He takes this. It's honestly not bad ball placement. This corner drives on this curl very hard. It is not a convincing route. He plays it well, and it's honestly good ball placement you're going to see here. This ball gets put the only place it can be put with how tight the coverage is. But again, this throw is avoided if you just take your numbers advantage, right? We got 3-on-2 working into this space. He goes in. Bang. Take the tight end right now. Look how far back this safety is. Get the ball in your tight end's hands in space. Let him work and maybe even break a tackle. Here they're going to be running a route concept that LSU ran several times throughout this game. It's drive. So you got to dig, and then you're going to get him working underneath into a shallow and then backside post. Now what's happening here is typically I'd say throw this shallow. They clearly knew this safety was going to drive down on this dig, leaving this post wide open. Jayden Daniels makes the correct read here. One problem, he misses this throw. And I've seen him miss, honestly, several throws deep. So deep accuracy is a concern for me. He makes the right read. It's just a poorly thrown ball. I wanted to talk about this play because I genuinely think this play is not Caleb Williams' fault. You're going to get a hitch and a slot fade, and then you're going to get another slot fade here at the bottom with another hitch. The miscommunication occurs here from this receiver. He stems up like he should. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be a choice route or if it's just a genuine stick route and he decides to go rogue thanks to the blitz. So they bring a blitz out of empty. This safety is going to rotate to the middle of the field. So I'm going to show you here in a second. He gets over here. So now, if you break in, you're effectively getting closer to this safety. You got to break out here away from this blitz, knowing that he has this responsibility and he's got him. So if you break out, you're going to work yourself into blocks and you're going to work yourself away from this safety. I think that's what Jayden Daniels expects him to do because you're going to see he throws this ball out here and he cuts in and it goes behind him and it goes incomplete. I genuinely don't think this is Jayden Daniels' fault. I'm sure there's a bunch of Monday morning quarterbacks that are going, oh, he was wide open. That's not the read. If there's a blitz here, you throw hot off of the blitz. Fortunately for Texas A&M, they don't get caught with their pants down with this corner who can't hold his jockstrap for some reason. I mean, holy crap, dude. But not the point. The receiver, I think, needs to cut out. I think that's what's missing here. And I don't know if that's a coaching point where if they blitz, he's supposed to cut in. But whatever it is, that's a mistake that I don't believe is Jayden Daniels' fault. This time they come back to spacing. You're going to see this corner has to bail. This corner's got the flat, or this slot corner is the flat, and he's going to have middle. So he's going to break in. He sits here, and he runs to the flat. And Jayden Daniels actually does a good job here. He's going to run out to the flat with the tight end. He has to run back, and now Jayden Daniels recognizes this pretty quickly, gets it to his receiver in space, and he makes a nice gain happen. That's why it's important to be able to read those quick developing concepts well, and he does it right that time. I honestly think Jayden Daniels is a very solid prospect. I think he could do very well in the NFL if he is put in a position to succeed. To be fair, I think that goes for 99% of prospects, especially at the quarterback position. If you put them in a bad situation, they're going to struggle. They need good coaching. They need good receivers to throw to. They need a good offensive line, or it's just not going to work out for them. It's impossible to carry the weight of a poor franchise on your shoulders. Hopefully, Jayden Daniels goes somewhere where he can grow and hone in his skills to become an elite quarterback, because he genuinely does have the potential to do that. I'm excited to see where he goes in this year's draft. Well, everyone, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and comment down below where you think Jayden Daniels will be drafted and how you think he will do in the pros. I'm excited to see where he gets drafted to. I hope all of you enjoy my content. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon if you want to be notified when more videos drop. And as always, I will see all of you in the next video. Peace. Throw the ball well. He's accurate. He still throws a very nice deep ball. Look at these throws.